through on the desktop audio, but it just stopped. Alright, so we're all good. Hi, good evening. Welcome to my stream. Streaming good. Before I jump into Discord, I wanted to enjoy this cutscene with you. Let's do it. Want to do a cutscene? Who loves a good cutscene? Alright, we're live. So we're gonna watch this cutscene now. But first, hey AJ. AJ Lobster. What's up, it's Shadow, Luke, Joey, for joining y'all. We're gonna do a cutscene real quick. You're gonna watch some horror movies. I'm gonna watch a cutscene. Not this one. 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 Gosh, this is a long game. There's a lot to this game. Look at that. They snuck in Neela because she's a secret member of the Claw Gang. So clean. Alright, the last member of the Claw Gang. Here we go. That's right, it's a Sly cutscene. Let's do it, go! Wait, what? Menace in the North, eh? Oh, that's right, it's a double Canada. Double Canada! Alright, here we go.
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone.
What?
In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Besson and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all.
Did I say somehow?
Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Besson's presence and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons. The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Besson could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with clockwork and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
The talons are smaller than expected. Maybe they're teeth. And Turtles, yeah, the episode hasn't premiered yet, but yeah, it's, I understand it, it's in the works. Thanks for asking. I do think they'd be huge, that's a good point. Alright, that was fun, let's go to the Discord. Into the Discord! Jimmy, are you there? Oh, there's so many people. I don't hear you guys. You hear me in the Discord. That's what I get for launching the stream before joining the Discord. You guys hear me, but okay, but I don't hear you guys in the Discord. It's gonna be some sort of reason. Yo. You guys there?
Hi.
Ah, there you are, yeah. It sometimes decides to change, you know, where it's going. Talk a little more for me, guys.
Hello.
You're
How
on.
you doing?
Now you're all on the stream. Yeah,
Yeah.
Discord just chooses sometimes to change the audio output device. I don't understand. Like, not that. But you guys hear yourselves now, yeah? You're in the stream?
Uh-huh.
What?
I think so.
I don't hear the stream.
Yep, I can hear
Oh
myself.
wait. Oh wait, that's my end. My bad.
There's so many knobs in our lives. So many knobs. This is oddly peaceful. I don't know, maybe all the election stuff, but there's something about being in this snowy mountain cap that's just
Yeah.
like, I feel very relaxed all of a sudden. Well, more cutscenes. Here we go.
Here's what we know. One, Arpeggio's blip is on its way
I wonder if the texture for the Northern Lights in the original was as flat as it is in the collection.
I don't have a
It looks like
PS2
it's a-
near me.
It looks like it's a flat animated texture, like that has nothing else to it in the collection.
I
But
imagine it's the same. I don't think they changed. I mean, they didn't even fix the masks on the front. I don't think they put any new assets in it.
It might be softer
Yeah,
in the
there
PS3
was-
version.
there were a lot of lighting things that,
Or
that
PS2.
just didn't work in the transition.
Oh, interesting.
If you take a look at Panda King's level in Sly 1,
Uh-huh.
you'll notice that most of the lighting, if you compare the two, the lighting just doesn't work
Oh,
in
funny.
the collection.
That's funny.
Also,
Well,
a lot of the same things happen in Brawly's level too, especially with textures.
Yeah,
Because
there's
they
a
used
lot of
effects
shading.
mapping that just doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
Why do I want to come down? I mean, I want to because I can't.
I can't remember if that's part of a trail or not.
part of it.
I
Oh,
just
wait.
came to say hi. I'm doing something else.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Is it cool?
Not really.
Can it? Can it be? I always like to think
Oh,
that
you
you're.
can make that.
Oh gosh! Oh no! Now we're in trouble. Ah no! Zane, I'd like to.
Zane,
I think you're developing software for Russians. That's gonna be my guess.
Zane, don't lie to us. You came in to make sure the stream didn't break,
A little bit, yeah.
and now you're going because it didn't.
Nope, it's mostly fine.
But, oh, it's except for the part where I died. Can you fix
Yeah,
that?
mostly.
Well, I mean, maybe if you're willing to let me walk you through soft modding your PS3 so you can use cheats.
We could just get nah. We could just get an AI to play for him.
Wait a minute. Then why am
We
I
could just
here?
pretend-
If these are options, why am I playing the game? I don't understand. Why don't I just watch somebody else play it? Ah,
I mean,
thanks,
we
Gnome.
could do that.
Not as fun. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you get all your work done.
Yeah, me too. Bye.
Never. Zane is never done.
He,
How dare you, Zane?
Zane actually is an AI. That's the truth.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
The smartest working Jarvis.
Uh,
Guys, introduce yourselves. I'm the voice of Sly Cooper. I'm Kevin Miller. This is my stream. But I have a Discord filled with awesome men and women that mod it for me. And who are you?
I am Ryan Bodash. I am not the voice of Sly Cooper, but I could be.
You could. Anybody can be. We can do it.
I am.
Why don't you give us
And
your
I am
best
Jimmy.
Sly Cooper? Go for it. Ryan. Everyone will get to audition tonight.
Okay. Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry.
Not bad. That's not bad. All right, next. Jimmy, is that you?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I am Jimmy. I am the voice of a person who is desperate for the next 2 weeks to go by as fast as possible so that we can get to the new anime.
To the
Oh,
new,
yeah.
to the new Animaniacs.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Where is that premiering?
Hulu.
Hulu.
Oh, that'll be fun. One of.
Yep, all original voice cast too.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
Oh
That'd be
gosh, if you see the trailer, it is hilarious.
cool. Does this trailer involve moments from the show? Because I'd rather.
It's like, I think it's the theme song,
Oh,
right,
okay.
Jimmy?
All right, I'll take
yeah,
that.
kind of the theme song and like maybe maybe like a couple of moments from it, but mostly just kind of like an exposition thing. No like super detailed things. There's something about you know, Yakko, Wacko, and Dot dressed up in Greek robes after they say 13 new episodes, and he goes, "Ooh, sounds like an Odyssey."
That's great.
It's also very quick. There's scenes in there, but they're like screenshots.
All right, I'll check
Yeah,
it out.
rapid fire.
All right, Jimmy, give us your
Um,
best Sly Cooper. Go ahead.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. I'm
stealing
not.
my line.
I am not good at
Here-
Sly.
Jimmy.
I can do Murray a lot better.
All right, let's hear some Murray. You can be Murray.
No, I'm not gonna talk like Murray.
It's not bad. That's not bad.
Jimmy,
Not spot on, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
it's
there was
passable.
a real easy one that you could have taken.
Okay.
I forgot my number 2 pencil for the Scantron test. Just go into one of the accents, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's good. Oh no! Why? Don't die. I don't know why I'm going this way.
Well,
Do we have other mods? Was there someone else in the room, or was that just Zane?
It was Zane.
Got it. All right. Well, thanks for being here, Zane. We got to get Zane to do his best Sly Cooper song. All right. Yeah.
So
Please welcome some folks into the Discord if you want to join us. One of the guys will put the link in the chat. Many, I think, are already raring to go. As you enter the Discord chat tonight, you must do your best Sly Cooper impression. You may substitute that for someone else if you like.
Gonna be on the spot.
Yep.
Well, here comes Drew and oof.
That's how I feel about this after this week.
Amen. Oof it up. Well, hi there, Drew and Oof.
Every time I join something, people gotta say my name loud.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
I wish I had
You
a
wouldn't
fun
have
name
it
like
in
that.
all caps and 20 O's otherwise.
Why wouldn't
right?
you? Yeah, you got it.
I feel like that's a really fun name, except for when you try to tell somebody what it is.
Okay, how many
Yeah.
people are trying to add you? How many O's is
Yeah,
it?
exactly. Yeah. That being said, all right, welcome, Oof. Give us your best Sly.
Isn't just Sly younger you? Am I just trying to sound like you?
Yep, go for it.
Just quote Kevin.
I'm just trying to impersonate you then when you're younger.
Go for it. Give him his line, Ryan.
Oh, are we just gonna use the default line?
Sure, that's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's the opening to the monologue. Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry.
Good. Go for it.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's so lovely when she's angry.
That's perfect. Nailed it.
Hey.
All right, and Drew, welcome.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Sun, moon, day, night.
I assume that's the pirate level, is that right?
Chinese.
Chinese.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, pirates like port something.
Port Scar something.
I wish it was something. I just remember the insults that we trade back. You're a scallywagon, two-toed rep stinger.
I never. Oh, I was so bad at that thing as a kid. I had the worst memory.
You know, you can just write it down.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, little 8-year-old me did not think about that.
Salt of the earth, that black spot. Pete.
Hey Kevin, do you think you can sound like Sly back when you're younger, or you think your voice just isn't able to do that?
Oh
right
yeah, no, you know, a lot of the voice of Sly is also the technology, because the voice is compressed, especially in these older games. So the kind of higher register has to do with the compression that they used on MP3s back in the early 2000s. I mean, yeah, I was younger, but it's also like when I get excited, the voice kind of goes up a little anyway, and it goes a little higher up into my nose, and so you mix that with Sly's.
Oh yeah, I hear that a little now. I
Yeah.
hear that a little. Yeah.
So yeah, it.
People also say that your voice gets just sounds different.
Oh yeah, you could do technology
Totally.
now for sure.
Yeah, it's. I'm just saying, like, if someone was like sound exactly like Sly 1, that might be a little challenging. But Sly 2
Hey,
and
when you bring
3,
it up to your nose.
yeah, with Sly 2 and 3, I'm pretty much the same guy. Like, my voice hasn't changed much in Sly 3 for sure.
How many years has it been now?
So in Sly 3, that was 2005. So
2005.
Yeah.
Jeez, time goes by.
15.
yeah. So, but you know, this is probably what I'll sound like for the rest of my life. You know that people do voice work forever, and they can still do characters. You look at what Alan Young was Scrooge McDuck forever. It's like sounded like that dude.
Same with the guy who does Fred on Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you think you ever could get Matt Olson in the Discord?
Maybe, unlikely, but.
I mean, I think he's more likely than Chris, to be honest.
Chris would do it. Chris is so hard to lock down that literally people have called me to get Chris's contact.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm not his agent, right?
Is that what happened with Thieves in Time?
I can't remember. It might have been that or one of the first ones where they were like, "Can you help us out?"
Funny.
Or it might have been Slide 2. I can't recall, but someone definitely has called me looking for his number.
I can just hear in your head, where in the world is Chris Murphy?
I sang that to them for 45 minutes. And they're like, okay, all right. Actors are weird. Actors are weird.
How, for like basic, say for a Sly monologue, how many takes did it take you?
The monologues are different because we actually would record them in bits and pieces. So we'd often do a run on the whole thing and then take them line by line, or like a couple lines at a time. In the early, I remember, and we kind of fell into that because they're very intimidating chunks of dialogue, especially in the first game. I was just such a young actor that it was very hard for me to be like, I have to talk and get all of this flawless. Like, that's really hard. I've lost where I'm going.
It is interesting when you say that you do it in chunks, but it flows so smoothly when you listen to them.
That's all the editing. You get real sneaky. You can actually just cobble together words from stuff. If you sit and record yourself in Audacity or Adobe Audition, you can make enough sounds and you can actually piece together words, or you can dramatically, and that might sound a little weird, but you can dramatically change the context of a word. Like, you can add plurals to stuff really easy.
Oh yeah, I've done it.
You can add T's at the end of EDs to the ends of words. So, you try not to, because that's a lot of work in post editing. You have an actor, so they prefer to get a nice clean take on things. But there's been many sessions like it where they've kind of Frankenstein stuff together. That's common too in auditions. Like, you'll give 3 reads of something to your agent, and like, you'll be like, I'll do one fast, and I'll do one smooth, and I'll do one edgy, and then they'll go through and cut it out and be like, grab part of the first one and part of the third one and mix it with the second. So that's all kind of par for the. Yeah, the magic.
You were talking about Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I just said the magic of editing.
Yeah. You just speaking of like the technology behind like how certain things sound in certain eras. So like back then YouTube also compressed audio when it uploaded stuff.
Did it really?
In a different way than it does now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I was gonna say, and I was gonna say Carmen's original animation of the Sly and the Gang Go to KFC actually has you sounding a lot like you do in Sly 1.
Oh, that's funny.
Hurry, pull the door.
That's funny. And I wonder if that was like a double compression because Justin used to have to squish that for podcasts.
Oh yeah.
So that's interesting. I wonder, where are these logs coming from?
Inside.
Inside what? Is that how logging works?
It's inside the cabin.
Nonsense.
They just never stop doing it.
No, they never stop.
They don't stop. They don't stop putting. So
funny.
they haul logs into that cabin from where?
Well-
Don't ask. And then
Oh yeah.
and then
If you go to the bottom, it crumbles in the truck. So
Give
if
me
you
a
go
break.
all the way to the bottom where it's coming out,
this is the
you'll
worst.
see it just it just dissolves.
John Bisson is not a good logger.
No, he's
That's what it comes down to.
Oh yeah, there are all those trees.
Hey, you guys see what someone said in the Twitch chat?
Oh no,
Could
what's
you
up?
imagine if you voiced Sonic the Hedgehog? Could you do a Sonic voice? Like,
I'd
yeah,
be
go
down for
fast.
that. Honestly, I'd be down for it.
That'd be fun, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. There it is, just rumbling.
Yep. So it's useless.
Have you guys noticed every time Sonic gets a new voice actor, they change his personality slightly?
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's why
Yeah,
they get a
all
new
I-
voice actor. They want a new.
I only remember chili cheese dogs from and Go Fast.
Is that not part
Yeah.
of his character? Is he like Doctor Who? Oh, look at this! I can get in the barrel.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
Dude, I think that they get a new doctor to make every new Sonic game at this point.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
I've
gonna
gotten
lie. Back in the day, I consumed a lot more chili dogs because of Sonic.
Oh my
Good for you.
gosh.
I actually had
Also-
like cravings for it.
How do they do the double canes and then he just has one
I'll
like
never understand that.
I
bro.
never
I'll
understood
never.
that.
Yeah. I think I mentioned this the last time we were together that when we recorded that part, I even ad-libbed a section of like, well, let me get this straight, Bentley. You took my family heirloom and cracked it in half? They're like, that's not in the script.
Like, it literally has to be a perfect split down the middle.
Yeah.
With, like, points that will reconnect.
But it's cool. Alright, we're doing
I would
recon.
love for them to release cuts of video games that have like director's cut like takes that didn't make it into the game and blooper reels, kind of
Absolutely.
like a TV show.
I think we'll see more of that because, like, you know, a game has to be really beloved to get that kind of attention. But you know, I bought an edition of Portal 2 to hear commentary from the creators because I was like, yeah, I want to hear what they say about this game.
Oh yeah, it's interesting.
And that's not common, right? They don't do. Whereas you
No.
can buy a movie and they're like, includes a featurette of shots of people making jokes. Like,
I love it when voice actors are, because like voice actors and just anyone like higher media, like they gotta watch what they say obviously so they don't get in trouble. And
theoretically.
that's right. And also like they're not allowed to. You can't just do the Sly voice for anyone. Like if you're getting paid for it, correct?
I mean, I can't say I'm Sly Cooper. They don't own a right to my voice. I didn't do what the T-Mobile Sprint guy did. So like I did a Carmen Sandiego game, and that if you play it, it just sounds like Sly Cooper running it. I did some Sega game, and they were like, oh yeah, we just pretty much want you to sound like Sly. I'm like, great, I know how to do that.
There's this one voice actor for a game, and she read that one story, "Go to F to Sleep," in one of her character's voices, and she uploaded the video as "This character reads this book."
Yeah, that would get you busted. That's gonna get you in trouble. Who was that? That was not wise. Unless she was trying to sandbag her own career.
It was Cassandra Lee Morris as Morgana from Persona 5, and she held a Morgana doll while reading it.
Well, they might be all right with that.
I'm pretty sure they're all right with that, because that was a while ago, and she's still voicing the character. I just like it when voice actors can have fun like that.
Yeah, and that might have actually been a viral thing, because that fits within their thing. But, you know, if you're the voice of, Elmo, you're not
Oh, I
gonna.
want it now.
Alright, yeah.
You're not gonna rereading that book. What am I doing
So-
wrong here? Oh, take
So
a
we've
picture.
got a story in the chat here that I'm not actually sure of the origin of, but Mr. Pinbox says, "Hey Kevin, it's been a while since we spoke, but about 4 years ago you helped me propose to my wife, who's a massive fan of the Sly games. I just
Oh.
wanted to
That?
drop by and say thanks again. We recently bought our first house together and just had our first child. It's great to see
Oh my
that you're
gosh.
still making yourself a part of the community. All the best."
Oh, that is super cool. I'm all the best to you. Congratulations on your kid, and I'm confident the reason she said yes is because I helped with that proposal. No, I'm sure you're great. But what?
Flexing his bro moment.
You know, but honestly, I think of you often because his generous thank you gift was a gem card to Guild Wars 2, and I bought a mount, and all the time, whenever I write it, I'm like, oh yeah, that came from those guys. That's
Oh.
super cool. So,
So what's the origin of that?
he contacted me. It's actually pretty classy. Obviously, I'm being silly to say she said yes because of me. This is one classy proposal. He set her up on, if I remember correctly, of course, a couple people have asked me to help do engagements, so I assume it's this one. The timeline sounds right. But it was a day-long scavenger hunt with a bunch of other elements, and the last thing that she found was a pressed vinyl with me offering or proposing to her, so for him, and and so while it was playing, he got down and
Oh wow.
I saw the video. It's pretty cool. And there were, if I remember quickly, he made clue bottles or purchased clue bottles, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh wow.
A real involved. That you? It's a shadow, or who was that? Who was?
It was Mr. Pinbox.
Mixter Pinbox.
Yo, what game is that mission in?
What am I doing wrong here? Speaking of, like,
What level are you on?
I'm in this.
You gotta be farther away. I
I'm
think.
too close. I'm too close.
I think. Is it red?
Yeah, it's all red, no matter what I do. So.
Is it
Yeah.
Recon?
Yeah, you gotta get on the trail, I think.
Yeah, Oh, and then they get.
Yeah, I think you gotta be farther back, so on the cliff.
So I'm gonna workshop this with you guys since this come up. In COVID times, I'm getting more. Thank you, Lewis MD17. I've gotten more and more requests to help with things of that nature, birthday wishes, voicemails, that kind of. And people have asked, do I have a Cameo? That celebrity account. I always feel like that's just unnecessary. And most of the time, I just do it for them because I'm a decent human. But it is getting to the point where this is kind of becoming a part-time job. So,
Oh wow.
and that's a bit extreme, but so I'll ask you, my mods who are my friends, is it douchey to own a Cameo account? So, what do you think?
I don't think so. I know you can. I think you can set your own prices.
You sure
'Cause
can.
I've seen people that are 50. I've seen people that are 30. I think 20. I think like Steve from Blue's Clues is like 20.
Is he really? That
Um,
was one of my first jobs in college, was being a Steve Blue's Clues lookalike. So I should just pay him to talk to me for 2 seconds to be like, hey, thanks, man. You look good, and that's how I got through college.
I mean, I haven't seen it recently, but his was really, really cool. He's still very humble,
Yeah,
which
believe it.
I like. He's always done stuff for kids, but I know you can set your own prices. If it is getting overwhelming, I wouldn't say that it's a bad thing to do it. And I mean, who knows? You may actually get more people with it.
Well, that's what I guess I have two minds of it, but I like your point of if I make it just enough to make it worth my time, because there's always time involved with things.
I mean, that's why people are paying for it anyway, because you're paying a celebrity's time, essentially, like you said.
But I guess I'm just not a celebrity monger person. I would hate to have somebody scroll through and be like, the guy that does the voice of Sly is on there. Who cares?
Nah, I've seen a lot of people, on there, so I don't think you'd be mismatched on there.
Yeah, you just don't want to be on a subreddit of the lamest Cameo accounts, you know? It's not what I'm interested
No,
in.
you gotta take all the requests and be interesting, you know. Ever see Gilbert Godfrey?
Oh god.
Oh, is he on Cameo? That's fun.
Yeah, he says anything.
I believe
He'll
it.
say anything, but he charges an insane on like hundreds of dollars. He'll say like poggers or something.
He'll be mean, he'll be explicit, he will say anything.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's kind of crazy.
I'm sure, and yeah, he has no problem with
Limit
it.
the days you're allowed to like.
It's a couple $100 per request though.
Worth it, I'm sure. That's
Yeah.
when you know you're doing all right. If you can just have money for saying stupid words, like you're.
I still
yeah.
will do a message for $750.
Oh, that's not bad.
Well, I also think Cameo is like, even if it's less about the money, it's just more convenient because you can send videos to people easily. You don't have to get like their contact information or anything like that.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's
Or vice versa. And then I assume
Yeah.
they take a cut. Is that right?
I'm guessing. I haven't delved into it because I'm not a celebrity, but
You were on a TV show. What are you talking about, Ryan?
yeah, I was on that one with you that we collabed with somehow during COVID that nobody remembers.
No, weren't you on a cosplay TV show? Is that right?
Oh no, that was Bradley.
Oh, that was Bradley. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan was in the attempted reboot of that 60s show.
No, it was that 80s show.
Were you really? Is that a thing? I remember that 80s show. It lasted like past the opening credits, barely.
We've got an update from Pinbox. It's awesome to hear that Mount gives you those memories. Yeah, it was pressed on a vinyl and resulted in her whacking me with her slide cane to get the ultimate treasure ring.
That's right.
It was great fun and wouldn't have worked without you. The bottles are still around the house that I made.
So cool. That's right. He had it like a piñata, and she had to get it out of him.
Oh, that's so
Pretty
funny. That's super creative too, though. Like,
yeah, I was
a lot
really
of thought
impressed.
went into that.
People go all out when it comes to like asking their fiance or whatever to marry them, their significant other.
Yeah, I just spread it on a cake. I just wrote on a cake, not in icing, in like just a pen, and I just wrote on a cake. And
Is that really?
yeah, she said no, but then when I met my wife,
Oh. Oh my god.
None of that's true.
You know what I think is hilarious actually about like engagement culture is how like a lot of elements of engagement culture have spread to like high schoolers trying to ask people out to prom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The people do like I think it's justified in engagement situations, but people go inordinately detailed for like weeks and months long planning trying to ask someone to the prom in high school. You see these like elaborate videos and you're like, holy crap.
You know what I like to call that? Too much time on your hand. Because if you have the time to do that, you've got too much going on. What the heck was that? That guy can bounce.
You obviously didn't do your assignment.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey.
Zoe says tasty ink cake.
It was in the shape of a squid. I thought it was cute. Apparently not. Something about ruining her birthday. I didn't understand.
You know what sucks more about a promposal?
Promposal. Did you just make that word up? Because that's pretty great.
No. That's the word for like when you go big, all out on asking someone to prom. And imagine putting all that work into asking someone to prom and they still say no.
Yeah, absolutely.
You failed a
Oh,
class
God.
and you failed the love.